Hey, welcome to the Sunday Builds. Look at that, Stephen Kessel in the house. We were just talking about that. That guy is loyal, man. He's here every week, usually the first one to leave a comment.
Yep.
Gary, what's up, Gary? Appreciate you stopping by, giving us a thumbs up. Jorge Ruiz, hello, everyone. Hope everybody's doing good. Well, as you guys can see, we are down one wheel, but we are up another wheel. I want to give our good friend Mr. Jody Doyle a welcome to the show. He's been on a guest a few times, but now he's going to be a permanent part of the Sunday Build. So welcome aboard, buddy.
Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate this.
I appreciate you adding some class, my friend.
Well, we'll see how the day goes.
Listen, the bar is set very low, so I think they're going to be okay.
All you got to do was get above me, and that's not hard.
Yeah, as short as Mikey is, you should handle it okay.
You handle it. What's up, Tin Man? JC's Garage. Welcome. Justin is definitely will be back next week. He had, I believe he said a club meeting today, I believe is what he told me.
Yep.
So that's cool. Hope everybody had a great weekend and looking forward to having tomorrow off. I hope everybody has tomorrow off. I do, so I'm pretty proud of that.
Yeah, thanks for rubbing that in.
Rub it in.
Sounds like not everybody's got the day off.
Kind of, sort of. How about that? Which is better than no, I don't have the day off.
Everyone, Brian Connell, aren't you funny guy, Mike? I'm funny guy, Brian. I'm very funny guy. Funny.
Looking.
I'm guessing he has to work tomorrow. Yeah, but he works at the hobby store, so like every day is a day off for him.
I
right?
know that almost doesn't even count, right?
Well, it's like Mr. BG's job. Like, how do you get mad about having to go to work at a hobby shop?
You don't.
Well, I'm sure it has its downfalls like anything else.
All right.
No doubt.
So we're all set on the 14th, by the way.
Sweet. Looking forward to that.
Brian is not working, but he said he can meet us at that store anytime we'd like because he has keys. So I texted him like 11 o'clock on that day, 11 a.m.
Yeah.
So if you and Jason want to do a video or something, you'll have the quiet store to yourself to do it.
Awesome.
I invited Brian to come to lunch with us because he's a cool dude and it'd be good to hang out with him.
Absolutely. Thank you, Brian, for doing that. That's awesome. Said he's open to 10 to 5, so that's cool. Good afternoon, William. What happened to Frank? Steven, that's kind of a long question that only Frank can really answer. Unfortunately, I think the long and short is he's taking a break from social media. I don't know what the details are, and that's his information to share should he decide to. But those of you that have been following along for a while know that probably the biggest reason Jason and I, or me personally anyway, started this whole Sunday Builds was so I could get my Saturday night short track car built from last year, and I was still 2 months late. Well, good news, I got my car for this year. I want to give a big tip of the hat to Mr. Matthew Inman. He worked his butt off to give me a really cool. The file for this thing is not that great, and he gave me a really good piece to work with. So I'm excited, and I can actually start work on my Saturday night short track group build.
I watched your special.
Excellent.
Yeah. Good deal.
What's up, Leon?
Yeah, I'll go get that for you. I know I forgot. I get sidetracked. The laundry's all done, just
Where is it? Boom. Okay. Oh, now he's back. Hold on, Tim. I muted your mic for a second. Now you're back.
Thanks. Sorry. I hadn't seen Sean all weekend, and she walked in. I just wanted to say hello.
Oh, good.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh,
I just figured, just in case there was some lovey talk there, you didn't want that broadcast all over the world.
Well,
I mean, broadcast the brother.
William said he won a giveaway today. What'd you win, William? I actually won a few things this past weekend. I'm gonna wait for everybody to get in here and share that with you. Either make you jealous or make you happy for me, one or the other.
What are we working on, guys?
Well, Jody's the new guy, so I say we make him go first.
Okay, if I have to.
Hang on, William, begging you.
Don't make me punch you in the stomach.
I know. So, I started on this 56 Nomad. It's probably about a month ago, I guess. And one of my favorite shows coming up in October, the Classic Plastic 31. There is a category for Tri-5 Chevy, so I decided to pull this one out of the stash. But there's the body.
Sweet.
This is the 56 Nomad. Shout out to the Lazy Modeler. I bought the paint mask from him for it, and used Tamiya lacquer, white, yellow, orange for the flames. The base coat itself is a Deltron DBC Victory Red and 2K clear. The engine is a very early Iceman's 3D printed LSX. I've had this thing for, I can't tell you how long it's been in the stash. I figured it was good to put that in. The shot of the hood.
Wow,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
beautiful.
So I've seen that Lazy Modeler stencils. They work really well, huh?
they work pretty well. Yeah, you got to you got to lay the mask down, kind of line it up best you can, and then it's a, I think it's either laser or die cut, and then there's a mastic backing. So once you kind of get it burnished down, you peel it off. But even with doing that around like the moldings, I still had to go through and kind of press it down as I went to make it stick. So there wasn't a lot of overspray. Here's the chassis. I use flocking on the floor, converted over to a manual transmission. So I actually scratch built a clutch pedal, and the shifter is a Matt Inman 3D printed part.
Wow.
The wheels are 3D printed, light gunmetal color with all clad chrome barrels. They're 3-piece wheels, and then the underside.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So, yeah, it's getting there. I cut the grill opening the other day. I've never done that before.
Yeah.
And
That's work.
that literally took forever. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a couple hours worth of work to do that, but man, very impactful amount of work. So it's kind of where I'm at. I'm trying to get this done.
Well, showing that interior, that looked flocking good.
Yeah.
Every now and then you just gotta say flock it.
Yeah, flock it.
Flock it.
That's the Hobby Lobby stuff. There's a bunch of different colors. Comes in a big container. I mean, seriously, one of those containers is probably enough to last you a lifetime. One of those big tubs. And I've got a bunch of different colors, and you can actually mix them together, come up with your own color, which I've done on a couple other models. And this is just right out of the container. It's just red, and it's a nice red. I usually do 2 rounds of it. I'll put it, I use just white glue, Elmer's white glue, brush that on, apply it with the tea shaker, the tea bag shaker or tea strainer. And then once it's dry, I'll go back, brush a second layer of glue on it, and then add a second layer of flocking. And that makes all the difference. Gives it a lot more depth, but the stuff is thin enough where it doesn't really take away from, it doesn't remove much detail. So
Nice.
Good stuff.
Nice.
It's $5 for a container of it.
Right?
Yeah, it's good stuff.
When I do that flocking like that, I actually have some of the slime free glue from Scale Finishes that's
Yeah.
made for their flocking.
Yeah.
And what I'll do though is I'll take the whole can and dump it right on well, through the tea shaker thing, but
Yeah.
end up with the whole can on there,
Yeah.
and then shake it and let the weight of that stuff help push it down, and then when the glue's dry, a couple hours later, next day, whatever, then I'll take the excess, dump it off, clean up the edges and whatnot, and it just seems to give it a little bit more. I mean, it doesn't weigh crap anyway, but it does seem to give it a little bit more pressure to hold it on.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I mean, I've only done a few models now, but it looks good. It's definitely worth the extra effort. So,
absolutely. Mark Casto asked me a question. Yes, Mark, the Dart is what I'm building special for Acme. It was supposed to be the last year's USAC build, but it turned into this year's Acme build. They have this year they have a drag racing in a 100 years of Mopar, so it's kind of going to cross over and land in one of those categories, probably in the drag racing category. We'll see what happens when we get there, but yep, that's what I'm bringing to Acme. All right, who's up next? Do you want to go next there, Mr. Tim?
Sure. I'm just finishing up the Salvino's 74 Monte Carlo. All I got left to do is the wheels.
Yeah, that's great.
Nice.
Yep. It's a box stock build. I didn't do anything special, anything different to it.
Looks
really
good.
Really, real fiddly kit. It's that's that multi-purpose chassis. As you can see, down here and way back here, you can put your hand right in there. It's I don't know. I don't care for the chassis on it. And on the rear quarter, I screwed up that decal, so I had a hand painted on this. That's hand painted, and it doesn't look great at all.
It looks good.
Probably don't look bad, but in person, it's not too good. But it is what it is. And this should be done tonight. I don't know what I'm going to build next. I haven't decided. So
looks great.
Yeah. So this kit's a good kit. You just got to take your time with it and have a little patience and really read the instructions, because different body styles require different chassis parts. It's like a universal chassis. So a little time and patience, and it goes together. Just got to pay attention. That's all.
Looks good, man. Looks like you did a good job on it.
Thanks. Did a really good job.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason,
not my best, but
you got my ideas for your Mopar build. Gerald Settlemere is asking, Jason, did you get his ideas for the Mopar build?
Well, I don't know, Gerald. Where'd you send them? And did you comment it on a video? If you did, I haven't looked at those yet. And if you emailed me, there's a good chance it went to spam if I didn't answer you.
It happens, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yeah.
I like using NASCAR chassis for some of my builds. Yeah, I've used a lot of the AMT Banjo Matthews chassis. You can use them under all kinds of different cars. I've even been looking at using one of those chassis in the Hoonigan 410, the 410 twin turbo for the V2 Hoonigan, and putting those together and making an all-wheel drive NASCAR chassis and put like a Mustang body on it or something. But I have decided that since we're talking about what we're building, I dabbled in it just a minute. But again, let me do the solo layout. I am starting on my Saturday night short track group build. Those of you that are familiar with that group build, my brother who lives in Vermont has a couple of these Northeast modifieds, and I'm going to build a replica of one of his cars, a small block car. I want to give again a big shout out to Matthew Inman. The file for this thing is not that great, and Matt went in there and really tweaked it and got it set up for me where I really got a solid piece to work with. It's a one-piece chassis, which is kind of me, but it's the file. It's nothing to do with Matthew. It's the file the way it is. But looking at his race car, that chassis on the inside is all white anyway, so there's not a lot going on detail-wise. I'll be able to paint up the shocks and put some nuts and bolts on there somewhere. Maybe run some electrical lines to detail it up a little bit. But really excited about getting this one done and getting started on it. Well, getting started on it and getting it done. Hope to be able to bring it when I come up to the Northeast in December. I hope to be able to bring it and gift it to my brother as a Christmas gift.
Oh, nice.
So we'll see
That's
how it
a
works
good
out.
idea.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And in the meantime, I got to build a 68 Chevelle because my uncle got one of those. So I want to give him that for a Christmas gift. But that one's going to be easy because that's basically right out of the box. That 68, what is it, Revell or AMT that makes that 68?
Revell.
So that was going to be right out of the box. Pretty easy stuff.
And it should be a nice kit because the Revell one's very nice.
Okay. Jim Scale Model said that the Monogram Ford has the Banjo Matthews chassis and the GM cars have the Laughlin chassis. Okay, cool. I've got them all, and I got a bunch of them. So it's settle. I'm trying, Gerald. I apologize for butchering your last name. Call you Gerald S. That way there I don't screw it up. Rob Altus in the house. Nick's in the house. What's up, buddy?
I'm sure that I'm going to get a lot of complaints about the tire decals on this because I am using the ones with the kit disintegrate. You put decal set on them, it eats them up for whatever reason. And then, so I am using the ones from a 2000s kit, the yellow.
Yeah.
So, but you know what?
It's your model. Build it the way you want.
That's it.
Yeah, I was going to say,
That's it.
I wouldn't worry about complaints. The heck with complaints.
Yep. That's
When I had my 1-to-1 shop, it was fake, but I had a grenade with a pin in it. Now it obviously they didn't have no explosives in it, but it had a little tag that hung off of it. It said complaint department. If you have a problem, pull the pin, go outside and let go and wait like 5 seconds or something. I forget exactly what it said, but basically you can blow yourself up if you got a complaint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to build a 79 IROC Camaro and we'll be using the Benjamin Melzer chassis for the Monogram T-Bird. Very cool. Very cool. I thought, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure there's people in the chat that remember better than me, but I thought they made some IROC model kits. I could be wrong. I know they made some ASA cars because I've built those.
I don't know if they did IROCs or not. I don't recall. I know they did promotional die-cast of the IROCs.
Yeah.
And I know they did some of the old Earnhardt, like the 85 generation Camaros. They did some of those in die-cast. Action that did all their cars. I had a couple of the Earnhardt ones.
I guess that chassis is what they would have used, but I wonder what body would work. I mean, I guess you could use any body you wanted to, I guess.
Yeah, you can modify anything.
Yeah. I always thought the ASA cars looked very similar to the IROC cars.
Yeah, the chassis were completely different.
Yeah.
The underneath the skin was a whole different animal.
Only had promos of the 80s ones. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't remember seeing any kits of them.
Jason, what are you working on? You didn't go yet, did you?
Oh, I was going to let him tell us when he's ready.
I haven't. Doing my absolute favorite thing. I'm working on photo etch seatbelts.
Oh.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm working on the spaghetti and meatballs Ferrari. Oh, and there's a work call. Wouldn't you know it? Hold on, guys.
Oh, no.
I'm like, maybe.
He's on call, man. Gotta hit it. But life does tend to get in the way of the hobby. How many of us have to deal with that, right? Got to deal with life. What's up, Seamus? How you doing, buddy?
He was afraid he might get a call.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It is what it is.
That's it.
It is what it is. That's correct.
That phone he's talking on pays for his hobby, so.
Right? Pays his bills and pays for his hobby, so you can't complain.
Nope. Nope, not at all.
Oh, look, I just got an alert to watch the Blue Ox Sunday Bills. I'm kind of watching it. It's a Japanese.
Who is this Blue Ox guy?
Dave McGibbon, what's up, buddy?
You say, David? David, you going to be there next Saturday?
Club meeting next week, Tim?
David, it's our club meeting next week, and David is a member of the club.
Now, can visitors come to this club meeting?
Always welcome. Always.
Yeah.
There's only one stipulation. If you're from Vermont, then no, you can't go.
Okay. Save me a trip then.
So, just so everybody knows, I'm on call this weekend, and there's a good chance I might have to bounce out of here, especially if people call me for stupid stuff like they just did.
Fair enough.
Well, like I said earlier, like Tim said, that phone pays for your hobby, so when it rings, you got to answer it.
Basically, yes.
That's it.
Okay, so what I'm working on the spaghetti and meatballs, and I glued the driver's seat in like an idiot before I put the harnesses in it.
Oh, nice.
So here I am.
How's that for a challenge?
It's not fun.
No.
Not fun. No. The passenger seat should be a lot easier. I hope. And I've already screwed it up enough where I put one belt backwards and one of the buckles fell off the other belt and I don't even know where it went. So this is going good, guys.
You
Just
use
so you
some
know,
really special words every time you have to do seatbelt work. You use some really, really special words.
No special words, all right.
yeah, I can see nothing but excitement in your eyes right now.
Yeah, can you tell?
You
You get an award for you get the award for perseverance, though. You haven't given up on it yet. So that's good.
There it is.
That's going to be the gotta go deal. Malta. Ray says he's from Malta. Is that Malta, New York, or Malta, Italy? Isn't it Malta in Italy? Is that right?
Not sure.
Yeah, I know there's a Malta in New York because my brother used to race there, but they're still
Yes,
doing
there
it.
is.
But I think there's a Malta, Italy too. I wouldn't swear to it. I may have my countries off, but I know there's a country somewhere or a city in another country named Malta.
I remember when I was a kid, my older brother worked on the super modifieds, and they used to race out at Oswego.
Oswego, yep.
Yeah.
We raced there before. Like I said, my brother's been doing it. I want to say he probably had his first race car in the 70s, maybe mid 70s, late 70s, right around in there somewhere.
That's about my brother working on the super modified.
His father, we have the same mother but a different father. His father was in it forever.
Yeah.
His dad was known as to be a very, very good mechanic and engine builder.
At one time, Bentley Warren drove the car that my brother used to work on. And if anybody from around here and from the Northeast knows Bentley Warren,
Yeah.
quite the racer.
Quite the racer. All right, disaster averted. I don't have to go in for this time.
Nice.
Jimmy says that Jim Scale Custom says the modified tour was at Oswego last night.
Were they?
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
I haven't been there
Also,
since I was about 10. So,
Dave McGibbon. Oh, look at this. I posted on the blue. Let's put that up there for highlight. I posted on the Blue Ox page today. Completed my first build in years, thanks in large part to this live, getting me back building. Also, joining the club was a huge motivator. So, big thank you to you guys. Well, you, Dave, are welcome. And I
Nice
look forward to meeting you at some point. I was hoping it was going to be at the show, but it'll have to be at some other point.
Are you not going to the meeting? Someone's just saying they're having a meeting.
no,
No.
Jason won't be at the meeting.
Oh.
No, I can't make the meetings.
Don't
Tell
feel
him the
bad.
truth. Tell him the truth, Jason, because you don't love me no more.
I can't ruin the illusion, Tim.
Yeah.
That
Well,
couldn't be the farthest thing from the truth, by the way, everybody.
Well, don't feel too bad, Jason. They hold one. I have 2 clubs here in town, and one of the meetings is held within 2 miles of my house, and I can never. And it's once a month, and I can never get there.
Well, the meeting for me is 2 hours away, and they changed my on-call schedule. They restructured the way they do it. So, like as you can see, weekends on call. Plus, we're losing people. People are dropping like flies at my work. So, if anybody wants to come work at my school and be a maintenance worker with me, that'd be appreciated. But yeah, I'm on call constantly at this point. So, it is what it is. I can't exactly tell.
No, I agree with you 100%. I'm wondering. I'm sorry, I was stepping on somebody.
Me, it's okay. I was just going to say I can't exactly tell my boss no, I can't be on call because I have a model club meeting I have to make it to.
Again, it's because you don't love me. I get it.
There you go.
Yeah, life gets in the way of the fun. What are you going to do?
Not
Yeah.
have fun. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to have fun. At least on this end.
It just
No more.
makes you appreciate the fun times when you do get to.
Yeah, exactly.
appreciate
No
it.
more fun to be had.
But yes, Too Tall, I am with you. I'm wondering what Fred's gonna pick. You know, Fred's been picking the USAC build this year
Oh, okay. Did not know that.
Yeah.
You know why I didn't know that?
because you don't
Because
do the
I don't have a
USAC build?
YouTube channel, so I'm
Yeah.
not part of the USAC. I'm more part of the USAC.
I'm the president of that class.
Yeah. Although most days I need to kick it up 2 notches just to get to USAC.
I'm with you, but I hope he picks the 32 Ford as well. But yeah, you're right. That 55 Chevy would be something up. I wouldn't be surprised if you picked that either. But
That would be my luck because I just built one.
well, truth be told, that's why I'm holding out on the 32 that I got. I'm hoping that he picks the 32, and then I can use that one because I've got the photo etch for it, and I've got I got the what is that? Detroit City, Rocket City.
That's Kiss.
Right. I'm trying to think of the name of that resin guy.
Atomic City?
No, it's not Atomic City. It's the other guy. Hey, Ken. He's got anyway. It's a 32 Ford, and I've got the resin.
Oh,
body.
Drag City.
Drag City. That's the one.
Drag City Castings. Yep.
Yeah, great stuff. Good guy.
Yeah, he hooked me up. He didn't have any that he could, say were 100% perfect. So he sold me a blemished one at a discount, and the blemish on it is so minor that if you didn't know what you were looking for, you wouldn't even see it.
Yeah. Yeah. He needs to expand his catalog, though. He's, you can only build so many 32 Fords each year. And
Right.
I try and support him as much as I can. But I got a 32 Ford sedan. I bought the body from him. I just have to finish the kit, but it's all painted and ready to go. having a hard time getting an engine to fit that I like. So I got aggravated and put it back in the box. But I'll show you the body. The body's absolutely beautiful. Let me grab the kit.
Hey, Tiff. Better late than never.
What's up, Tiffany?
Tiff.
This is the body from Drag City Castings.
That is a beautiful body.
Yeah, it's sweet.
I mean, the paint on it didn't come out really good. I just need to get off my ass and finish it.
I know that feeling.
Maybe this is what I'll put on the bench after I'm done this race car, just to finish it.
I am going to say, Tim, that this diamond file you got me does make this miserable job of photo etch a lot better.
Yeah, it works good.
What is it?
A diamond file?
Diamond file.
It's used to take the burrs off photo etch, and we can thank Brian at Hobby Emporium because he's the one who told me about it.
Well, it sounds like I need to place an order.
But it's funny because he told me about it, so I said, "Yeah, well, give me one." I bought it, and I went to do something. I couldn't find it, so the next weekend I went up. I bought another one, and then I found the one I was missing, so I gave it to Jason.
Isn't that the way it goes?
Every time. That's all right. It went to a good friend, so it was money well spent.
Yeah, and it's very appreciated. Hey, Seamus is in the house. What's going on, Seamus?
Mike's Mods and Customs, Tin Man. Most likely be a GM.
Seamus, I might be reaching out to you personally for some tips on lighting a model car.
That is a whole nother level when you do that.
Oh, yeah.
We got a guy in our club, Gary Westfall. If any guys have seen him online, he is so incredibly good at it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's just a builder, and the builder in general, he's awesome. I am getting my butt absolutely kicked with Goodyear decals today.
Those tire decals can be tricky.
Yes, they can.
You know what is tricky is trying to string photo etch seatbelts on a seat that's glued inside a roll cage.
Right.
What an idiot.
This is turning out to be a project, but I'm doing it anyway. Yes, it was please. Oh, Papa Z in the house. What's up, Rick?
The other challenging part to this, putting glue where I need to without touching the roll bar, is also proving to be.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you mean the roll bar that's already painted that if you touch it with glue will mess the paint up?
Yes, sir.
That's
one?
one?
That is the exact one.
Yeah.
That is the exact one.
So, Jody, being the Volkswagen guy that you are, I assume that you've built these vans before, these van kits. Have you ever built one?
I have not. I've only built too many Volkswagens. I've got a little Beetle Cabriolet kit that I built a number of years ago. I built one of the Revell Germany barn door buses or whatever. I built a Volkswagen Golf GTI and a Rabbit GTI. But I have the kits that you just purchased. I believe I have both of those. I have the green pickup. I don't know that I have the blue van, but I do have the green pickup that a friend of mine gifted to me, and I haven't touched it yet.
I want to. Yes, Malta under Italy. Okay. All right. So he's coming from Malta, Italy. That's cool. Thanks, Ray. Appreciate
That's cool. Yeah.
it.
Yes, Ray's a cool dude.
Not sure, Jody, if you're aware, but a while back, probably a little over a year ago, I built one of the '66 Tamiya Volkswagen Beetle.
Oh, nice.
And, put a wide body kit on it, and it came out really nice.
Yeah, I did see that. Yes.
The paint job could have been better. It's when I was still going through my learning process, but I was at the beginning of the learning process. So, but what I'm wanting to do is that pickup one for sure. I used IndyCar tires and aftermarket motor and all that. I want to kind of do the same thing with it, slam it to the ground. And I don't necessarily want to put a wide body kit on it, but I may have to be able to slam it down as low as I want to. But I think they're going to be like a his and hers. She drives the bug, he drives the van type thing.
Yeah.
I think that'd be pretty cool. Kind of waiting for Shaggy to show up, or maybe, I was telling you guys, I made a new friend in Matt LeBlanc this weekend. Those of you in the chat may recognize that name.
The question is, when he walked up to you, did he go, "How you doing?"
How you doing?
I certainly hope not.
He did.
Oh, well, I'm not paying attention to it. Let's see. Hi, Rick. Who else did I miss? I see people are saying hi in the chat. Jason Rothgeb is here. What's going on, Jason? I think I'm caught up.
Rob, no, it wasn't the actor. That's the joke. It's a friend. He's a new friend to me now. He's been a subscriber, but his name's Matt LeBlanc, just like the actor. He lives in Louisiana. Got to hang out with him this weekend, and had a lot of fun with him and his wife. They're good people. Like I said, waiting to see if Shaggy shows up. I spent the weekend up there with those guys at a show called the Blue Angel Model Fest. And had a great time, man. Had a really good time. Brought home some hardware and a bunch of parts and toys and tools and all kinds of stuff.
Congrats on the silver medal too, Mike.
Thank you. Jason says he's building a Huffy mountain bike.
Nice.
I think he meant bike, but I'm going to roll with the bike.
Hey, nothing like building a nice bike.
Right.
Nothing like building a nice bike.
Some of those MPC bikes that Round 2 has popped out again. You see some of those at the show; they're pretty damn nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Shaggy had one. I guess it comes with was it 34 Ford truck that comes with the bike?
Bicycle?
The bicycle, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of those ones. He showed it to me. He had it up there. It came with the bicycle that goes in the back of the old truck.
Yeah, the bikes I'm thinking like 6 inches, 8 inches long.
Yeah.
Like 1/9 scale or something like that. I believe. I could be wrong on the scale, but I know they did a Schwinn. They did a few other ones, and one of the shows.
I know the one you're talking about, Mike. I built that. That truck can be built as a Woody as well, and it's got the bicycle that goes in the back. It's a maroon roadster pickup on the cover. I think it's an old MPC or something. Repop.
Shaggy had done his in a rat rod type deal, but
nice.
Talking about the bicycles that you're talking about, Tim, where was I? Was it might have been Charleston or maybe JaxCon. Tim Kalenkowitz built a couple of them, and one that he had some, and I don't know a lot about bicycles, but it's some sort of stunt bike that from back in the day. And
it's a freestyle bike.
Yeah, that thing, dude. It looked like you could, especially at my size, it looked like I could jump on it right away.
This is.
Yeah, that's the. He built a replica of the BMX bike that I think he still has it.
Yeah, he said that it was one that he's had since he's a kid.
GT Performer or something, yeah.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Right there with you, Tim. What am I doing with my life?
I am absolutely positively aggravating myself. The part that sucks is I can't blame anybody but me because I'm an idiot.
Yeah, same. Should have went to work.
The NBC bicycles are 1/8 scale. Okay, cool. Man, you can count on Brian, man. He's like a fountain of information, right? Dude sets you straight every time.
What's that, Mike? Sorry.
I said Brian is a fountain of information. He just squared us up on the bicycle deals. That's a 29 Woody truck. The NPC bicycles are 1/8 scale. So
there you go.
Well, imagine you learned quite a bit working at a hobby shop.
I would think so.
Deep jump garage. What's going on, buddy?
Yeah, he is very, very, very knowledgeable.
Garage.
When I first got in the hobby and didn't do any social media or anything like that, when I first got back into the hobby, he was my go-to to pick his brain about different things, and he was always extra helpful.
Jason, do you need Jonesy to help you? Don't get the orange boss in there.
No, definitely not.
The Riviera lowrider came with a lowrider bicycle in 1/25th scale as well. See there? Learning something new.
Are we? Oh, we are.
Brian has taken us to school. Taking us to school.
I don't want to go to school.
I don't want to play house.
I don't want to go to school. I don't like school.
Good thing you go to one every day, huh, buddy?
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. I don't want to go to school. I don't like it.
Oh, boy. Looking back, school was the best job I ever had. All I had to do was get decent grades. I got fed, had a roof over my head.
That's true.
I wanted to be an adult so bad. I didn't know all this crap came with it. This adulting thing sucks.
Yeah, adulting is very overrated.
It is.
Justin Ryan shared a thing on Facebook or Instagram. I can't remember which one it was. Yesterday it said, I get that you have to be a responsible adult, but every day, really?
Yeah, that's right.
So Dave asked a good community question. He says, I'm curious if there's one aspect to building you guys dread. For me, it's the glass. Definitely need to work on that.
Have you not watched me for the last 10 minutes?
I can say I can pick Jason's.
Right.
I don't know if I dread it, but the one thing that I'm working on the hardest for me is paint. I'm trying to get better at my paints and being more creative with my paints and and getting all that. So for me, my answer would be paint.
Who asked that question? Who was
David McGibbon.
Oh, so I used to stress out about the glass quite a bit too. And what I can say is, always try to test fit it, see how well it fits and what you need to do to make it fit. Because if it doesn't fit well when you go to glue it in, it's just going to make it that much more aggravating. But I use this, the micro crystal clear glue, to glue my windows in. And the nice thing about this is it dries super clear. So if you get some on the window, you won't really necessarily see it. But it also can be removed from the window. So I actually put all the glass in the Nomad last night. And what I did was I set it in there. And then what I do is take this and a toothpick, and I'll just basically run it along the edge and sides, not necessarily over where it's going to set in. So I set it in there and then glue it in. And then you can go back if you get any on the window, and a very soft toothpick, very carefully, it will come off. So this glue right here, everybody's got their own thing, but this stuff's a game changer.
Cool.
I use canopy glue.
Yeah, that's effectively what this is.
I use the evergreen scale. It comes
Canopy.
it's clear bottle with the green lettering.
That's what I use too. This stuff here.
Yeah, I mean, this effectively is the same thing.
Stuff,
I think.
Yeah. You know what I hate the most? Painting belts and pulleys on an engine.
Oh, really?
It drives me crazy.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
I've always been I always like doing the detail work, even decals, right? I even like doing those with the detail work.
I don't mind decals.
I guess that makes me the weirdo because I like doing the belts and the hoses and painting the little fittings different colors and that sort of thing.
I would say the thing that I dislike most probably is the decals. It really depends. If it's like the petty kit, right? It's a NASCAR decal heavy.
Yeah.
It can go good until it doesn't, and then it just goes sideways.
That's
real
exactly
quick.
right. When it goes to hell in a handbasket.
I mean, my favorite thing is gluing the model together, then trying to put photo etch seatbelts in. Is the thing that I shine at usually.
Then you know what? You should come here.
Okay.
I have a job for you.
Tag me in.
Yes.
Y'all don't look now, but Rob Riv is in the house, and Riv, you have a standing invite.
Rob Riv,
world famous Rob Riv.
The world famous Rob Riv from the Insanity.
Not even an invite. I cannot believe you did not invite him, Mikey.
I know it, right? It's all my fault. He has a standing invite. We just don't necessarily give him the link because I do like to hear my own voice every once in a while.
Wow.
My favorite is paint. Yeah. I like to paint. I just got to get better at it. That's what I've been working on. So I tend to stress over it.
Unbelievable. I can't even believable right now.
Rob's talking about an invite. I'm still waiting for an invite on his live show on YouTube. I haven't got that invite yet.
You got some nerve, Mike. I know it. But it's because I love you, Riv. It comes from a place of love.
Yeah. What's not to love about Riv?
Right.
Love all the guys on his show. I think his show's awesome. I just got done listening to the latest episode.
Money talks, Tim. Money talks.
Yeah.
Now he's trying to get you to pay your way onto the show.
Squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Yeah. I got a box of wooden nickels I can send you.
There you go.
Don't you even? Oh my God!
He shit hammered.
I'm gonna go run around the house a couple times.
I screwed up one of the tire decals on this kit that I'm working on. I got one tire left to do. Do you think I got another kit with the same Goodyear decals?
No, sir.
No, heck no.
Nope. That's what I'm doing when I keep getting up. I'm looking through my decals to find them, and yeah.
You got another Salvino's kit? Because you don't think you're going to build another one.
I do. I got 2 other Salvino kits.
Steal the decals out of that.
The problem is these decals came off a old slick sheet that I had.
Oh, that's not going to work then.
No, not at all.
I can't believe this, but I think I'm going to start this second set of seatbelts.
You gonna put them on before you put the seat in the chassis?
Yes, sir. I sure am.
I do recommend it.
You learned. You've learned.
Holy cow.
I understand. Sometimes
Thank you, Ray.
Sometimes we do things and it's like, yeah, it'll be a piece of cake. And then you spend an incredible amount of time doing it and you're like, I was an idiot to do that. What the hell was I thinking?
What was I thinking?
Yeah.
Harry said he picked up a Ryefield model and got some photo etch for it. In October we're doing the Sherman build, and I picked up. In fact, here it is, the ET models photo etch. So all that photo etch, and I understand, and I don't know a lot about it, so I'm figuring it out. But I was told that you don't necessarily have to use all of it, right? Just use whatever you want to use, because there's a lot of photo etch in there. But I'm excited about trying it out and figuring it out and making it happen.
The guy to talk to you about photo etch is Rob Riv.
That's
You ever
right.
see any of his photo etch work? Oh my God.
Yeah, he's the one that pointed me in that direction.
Yeah. This stuff is incredible that he does.
Jason, you can find some solace in what you're doing. That Mikey is going to have way more miserable of a time coming up than you're ever going to have doing what you're doing.
I know. Yeah.
A freaking brick of photo etch he's got over there.
I do. I got a block of it. And I went all out. I bought the barrel and with the muzzle brake and the shells that go in it. And I bought the T80 tracks from Panzer Art. So, yeah. I went in all.
You
Didn't
double
just get
down.
so wet.
You double down.
He does. He spent all that money on all that really nice stuff to paint the tank black.
Yep. That black and that brass is going to stand out, though. That's all it is. Telling you. And I stole the idea. All you got to do is go to ET Models for their. They show there's a lot of their photo etch with a black,
Right. So
black armor.
Right. So it'll stand out.
Listen, if I try to do that roughed up stuff, I'm going to ruin it. I know it in my heart. I'm going to ruin it.
Okay,
Sorry, guys. I don't mean to keep turning my back, but I'm looking for some decals.
Do your thing.
You're allowed to build it however you want, buddy.
That's it.
You bought it. You paid for it. You build the way you want.
Hard rake in the house. What's up, buddy?
Good evening. Good evening.
Welcome.
Welcome to the madness.
Right. Ray's trying to make you feel better, Jason. He said it's a nice Ferrari kit and you're doing an amazing job.
Thanks.
Hey, at least he didn't do what I get. I show something and I get that. That looks great for you.
No, you don't get that from any of us.
No, that's true. I don't from any of y'all. Y'all are just like, oh, bless your heart. Bless your heart.
Oh, bless his heart.
Bless his little heart. Look, he's trying. Military building can be addicting, but if you get good at it, you can pretty much do any type of building. I agree with that. That's also why I'm not good at it.
What's up, Nick?
So anybody, I know Jason, you said something about possibly having to work, but has anybody got big plans for tomorrow, doing barbecues, any of that?
Well, I'm hoping at some point tomorrow, because I don't get to do it that often, I might try and actually get some sleep.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm at that age where I don't sleep no more.
Mm-hmm.
And last night I didn't sleep hardly at all.
Well, I can relate to that. Friday night when I got up there to the show, we went in, set up, whatever, and I went and got something to eat. It was 7:30, 7:45 when I got back to the room. Dude, I didn't have my workbench to worry about. I wasn't going anywhere, doing nothing. Shoot, I was asleep by 8:15. Woke up at 6 o'clock the next morning, felt like a brand new man.
Nice.
Yeah, I bet.
And then I walked down the stairs and felt like me again.
I was gonna say, what happened to the brand new guy?
He died. He died about 3 steps. He died about 3 steps down.
Like 3 steps in.
My problem is I go to sleep at about 10 o'clock or so. 12:30, I'm wide awake.
Oh, geez.
Then I'm up all night.
Bummer.
Yeah. My wife was away, so I sleep a little less because I worry about her. So what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I don't plan on doing much tomorrow. Model bench. I like to try to get this 56 done.
Yeah.
That is me. That is me tomorrow. I'm going to get the at least the main part of the dart. I got to put a clear coat on it. Got to put the glass in it, and I'm going to look to see if I have any gold colored bare metal foil because I put gold decals on the. I don't know if you guys. I don't know if I showed it to you guys or not, but I put gold decals on the dart with that yellow.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that if I got some of that gold bare metal foil, it's not the same. It's not bare metal foil, but it's this gold colored, copper colored stuff that I've got, and I'm going to put it on the trim to see if it looks good. If it doesn't look good, then I'll take it off. But hoping to be able to get that done and get it mounted to the chassis, and that'll leave me with the front clip, the bumpers to paint, the front clip to paint, and stick a fork in it. It's done.
Nice.
Very nice. Now, I only have to work first thing in the morning. Then I have the rest of the day off, and we're going to Maine to see family. So,
Nice.
no bench time for me.
Irv says he got a set of those white magnifying glasses so he could be cool like us. Boy, you really went out there on a limb, Irv.
Yeah, no joke. No joke.
Irv, here's the big question. How do you like them, my friend? Do you like them better than the other old ones? I can't live without mine. I got 2 sets. So that when one battery dies, I just pull down the backup and I use those. So I can keep going. Because I can't see without them.
Yeah, we all can't be like Justin and put on 2 glasses and see tomorrow.
I'll tell you what, if it was socially acceptable for me to wear these all day in public, I would.
Yeah. I'm a misfit anyway, so I really wouldn't care what people think. They all think I'm crazy anyway. So
Well, you just have to tell them, Jason, like I told them when I was dating in high school. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to point, but it's rude if you laugh and point.
There you go.
I'm just happy I don't have to go to school in that stupid station wagon anymore.
I went to school in the short bus. What are you talking about a station wagon for?
Right.
Yeah.
It loaded me up every morning with my crayons in my helmet.
Yeah. It's a couple of years ago, I finally stopped licking the window while I was driving, so I'm doing well.
The green Monte Carlo. Tomorrow I'm going to dig out the USAC kit if I have it, and then I'm going to start. Oh, that's right. He announces tomorrow what the USAC build is, right? Is that right?
Yes, on the 1st.
On the first.
On the
Yeah.
first. Yeah.
Tomorrow's the 1st?
It is.
Jesus, summer's over.
All day.
All day throughout the day with continued day until night. Then it's going to be all night throughout the night with continued night until day.
Well, for me, it means the end of those damn showers in the afternoon, which is nice. I have to play in the mud the last 3 hours of my day every day.
I don't know what's worse, Mike, the heavy rain you get or the hour after it rains.
That hour after it rains is like a sauna.
Yeah, I know.
It is horrible.
Every time we get down to see the mouse in the house down there, it rains, and boy, it gets thick.
Oh, especially being down there where there's concrete and asphalt and all that stuff, man, it's bad then. You can literally see it coming up off the asphalt.
Yep.
Looks like one of them Mirages out in the desert.
Mikey, do you have some of that gold bare metal foil?
I don't have the gold bare metal foil. What I have is I don't know if it's in here or where it is, but it's kind of like that MIG stuff that we talk about, Tim.
Yep.
But it's gold.
All right, because I have actual gold bare metal foil if you need it.
All right,
I can mail it.
I'm gonna look at it because I think the stuff that I have is actually copper, so it may be a different color.
Yeah. No, let me know if you need it.
I'll do it.
You can mail it to you.
I can mail it to you.
We did a roundhouse a minute ago, Art, of the of what we're building. I'm working on my Northeast Modified for my brother's replica car, and the other guys are working on what they're working on. They can share.
I really, yeah, I want to read what I'm doing.
I'm finishing that. That's what I'm doing.
I just
got
got
one
the
decal left to do, and then I'm done.
I just got the body, interior, and chassis all married together for this guy.
Nice. I'm still questioning my life choices.
Yeah, look at that.
That looks awesome, Jody. Jody,
Yeah.
how were those flames to do?
That wasn't bad.
No?
The gunmetal wheels were the choice of my friends, the Blue Ox Model Shop and Tim Ryan. So,
Well, you know.
and I think that was a good call.
Oh, I think if
you got advice from the best there is, the best was, the best there ever will be.
I think if you're listening to those two, you might want to talk with somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
Those
think
two
you
ain't
steer,
quite
I don't
right.
think you steer. You didn't steer me wrong.
I would never do that intentionally, my friend.
I know.
I do like those wheels. I think those wheels look good on.
Yeah.
Since I screwed up this tire decal, I have a bin with decals in it that's probably got, and I'm not exaggerating, 500 sets of decals in there. Do you think any of them have the one decal that I need? Nope.
No.
No, hell no.
Nope.
Oh, that would be too easy.
That would be way too easy.
Yeah, and I'm not changing the other three to make another set match.
Well, who's to say that he didn't have a blowout and at a pit stop they put a random tire on there?
Yeah.
There you go.
And who's
I
to
don't
say
know.
the guy that built it is an idiot and screwed it up? That's more logical.
No, that can't be true because I didn't build it.
Yeah.
I don't believe that to be fact.
But you know what? It's my kid. I bought it. I'm doing it the way I want, and I screwed it up, and that's it.
What is the chat working on? I'm still working on my LA Dark stock with the Hellcat. Hell yeah.
I think
Jay-
everybody's proud of me because I haven't started swearing yet.
I'm
Yeah, I
already-
was impressed. I was waiting. Like I said, last time you did that, you taught me new words, and I've been around the world twice and hung out with sailors.
I think I'm going to finish that 32 after this. It'll be another zombie build done. I think that's what I'm going to do.
Nice.
It's 80% there. I mean, if I put my nose to the grindstone, I can probably finish it quick enough. Be nice to be able to bring it to the show, since that's originally why I was building it.
I just finished one, so I'm between what's next.
How you doing with your seatbelts, Jason?
You really want to know?
Well, I guess not.
I think you answered the question without answering the question.
Yes. Say that you're really pissed off without saying you're really pissed off.
Just frustrated.
Yeah.
So Mike was asking, what do we use for chrome paint? I personally use the Molotov refill mixed 50-50 with alcohol with a glass black base. But because it's Molotov, you will have to cover it with either Pledge or the I use the Alclad Aqua Gloss. It works great when you spray it through the mixture of the Molotov. Works great when you spray it through the airbrush, but it still does have its tendencies to want to come off when you touch it. So if you put the Aqua Gloss on there, that kind of locks it in place.
I use the Molotov pen, and I just dab it on a piece of cardboard and brush it on when I use it. But I only use it for like window cranks, stuff like that, small stuff. Use it to touch up where you cut a front bumper off a sprue and it leaves a mark. Anything big, I use the Revell spray. That seems to work pretty well.
All clad chrome for me. And I feel I'm just finally figuring it out.
Yeah, I used to use that, but it was so inconsistent. But again, it could be the user's an idiot, and that could be part of the problem.
I mean, it's really tough to see, but that's what I used on the. That's what I used on these.
The lips.
The lips.
Yep.
And I used the all clad gloss black, which I've been told and I've used both ways, but the Tamiya gloss black lacquer is just as shiny. But I used the all clad gloss black, put on 2-3 coats, and then the chrome. Instead of I turned the pressure down on the airbrush. Instead of just doing a bunch of mist coats, I just kind of misted it on until it got to be the look that I wanted, and then let it set up, and then use a very soft cloth and just gave it a slight little buff or wipe the overspray off. Turned out really good this time.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to give that way a shot.
It's a process, though.
Yeah.
I use the Revell Chrome Spray. And then I use Green Stuff World Chrome Metal. Comes in this little jar right here.
Yeah, I guess that too. Yeah.
And then the occasional Molotov out of the pen.
I was buying the Molotov pens, but it seems like if they sit around for a while, it loses that chrome luster. And I don't know. Maybe if they're fresh, brand new, they work better than ones that have been sitting around for a while. So I stopped using them.
So I usually those are my go-to for the window trim because window trim is almost never shiny, brilliant chrome.
Yeah.
On the old muscle cars, it's more like a brushed aluminum type look, and I feel like the Molotow has that perfect look.
Yep.
The AK Super Chrome is really nice too.
Yeah.
I bought the AK Metal Extreme. I bought this recently to try it out.
Yeah.
But same thing. This goes over a
black base.
Goes over black base, and it's very thin, just like the all clad. So my assumption is it's going to be the same process to make it look decent. So
the point is, from listening to all of us say, there's nothing that was 100% that works great that's easy to use.
no.
I don't think there's anything like that.
I haven't tried the Revell spray, but it looks a lot of people have really good results with that. So
yeah,
worth a
I
shot.
like it. But again, I haven't done anything super crazy with it either.
Yeah,
It's just expensive.
That's the problem. $35 a can.
My question though is what isn't expensive right now? So
Well, that's true.
There's that.
it all is. But all the videos I see people using the Revell Chrome, I just look at all the overspray and all the wasted chrome that you're paying $35 for a can. You're probably only using about $5 of it. So
decant it and run it through an airbrush.
Yeah, if you can, if that's a possibility. Like I said, it's taken a while to get this all clad stuff to work where I feel is appropriate. And Andy Behrens from the Liars Club, he said the way I do it, I just put it on. I do a continuous kind of spray until it kind of looks like it needs to, and then I just stop. And I've applied it before, and I hadn't put enough, and it looks like black chrome, which isn't necessarily a bad look, but it doesn't really pop. But like I said, I did the way he does it this time. It seemed to work well, and I took a really soft cloth and just kind of gave it a quick wipe, and a bunch of overspray came off, and it looked really nice. So,
yeah, Andy's a great guy and an awesome builder.
Awesome builder. Yeah,
Oh,
he does.
God.
He does really nice. I would definitely take what he has to say as advice for sure.
Yeah. I agree with that. If you don't know Andy, then you wouldn't understand. But if you know him,
Well, I followed the words of the all-knowing, all-doing Mr. Hobbydoo 007, Mark Badston. He uses the Alclad, but he takes the Tester's square tube black, mixes it 50-50 with unicorn tears, and I personally add in a couple drops of enamel hardener into the bowl, mix it all up, and spray that down as the base. And I'm here to tell you that makes a beautiful gloss black when you do it that way. And it doesn't take, 40 years for it to dry. Between the hardener and thinning it out, I think has some, don't ask me how it works, but I just know it does. And then, because Mark showed me how to do that, or say he did a video on it, and then put the Alclad over that, and it looks really good. But I don't use it that much. I'm a black chrome guy. I love black chrome.
yeah. What's going on, Chet?
What's up, Chet?
Hey, Chet, are you coming to Classic Plastic? I don't remember whether you said you were or you weren't. Good. I've got something for you.
It's called A Hard Time. Oh, no, he reserves that just for me. Chat, look, I got my this year's build for the Saturday Night Short Track group build. got it in hand and working on it. Hopefully, I won't be 2 months late like I was last year, or well, this year.
Probably good that you're starting it now.
Great is the probability it'll get finished.
Yes, it does, actually. Yes.
Hey, that short track root build. I know you guys asked and you guys answered before, but can you do one of those modifieds?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You can do one of Wes's modifieds. You can do one of Matt's modifieds. You can do anything as long as it isn't demo derby and NASCAR. That's pretty much the only guidelines.
I'm going to do the Gremlin, but I'm going to steal a page from Mr. Jason Hanscom and try to get some different decals for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steal the page.
I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'm trying to narrow it down. Found some nice Miller champion of years. I'm thinking about doing it. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool. White and gold with the Miller decals. Yeah.
Yeah. But there's some good Mountain Dew decals that would look good on there. Mike's decals, I found a bunch of really cool options. I'm trying to narrow it down a little bit, and I may grab a couple different sets and just
So
I think Miller would be cool.
I was looking for decals the other day. I have one of Salvino's new Denny Hamlin Camrys.
Yeah.
I really want to build that car, but I can't stand him.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for other Camry decals. Keep your eyes open if you see any online anywhere.
Okay.
I have the Ally ones.
You have the what one?
The Ally, ALLY. It was another Camry that was NASCAR. It's Salvino's Ally.
I thought the Ally kits were Camaros.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
No, the Ally kits is a Denny Hamlin car. He's the one that. Oh no, Ally is a Chevrolet.
It's a Camaro. Yeah,
Bowman does Ally.
Bowman. Yep.
I have a bunch, and I'll have to go through them and look and see what I got that fits the Toyota. But
yeah, if you've got something you want to sell it or trade it off, you can bring it with you. You can bring it with you when you come up here this winter to save you the postage.
Yeah, buddy.
We'll work something out.
That's it. Or I can throw them in your box that's still sitting over there.
You gonna bring that with you?
If they'll let me on the plane with it. Or I could put it underneath, I guess.
Well, I could also just send you the money for the postage if you want.
It's not a gift if you have to pay for it.
It's also not a gift if you don't receive it either.
That's true. It's not a matter of cost. It's a matter of getting there. Tomorrow morning or tomorrow night that they, or if they usually do that in the evening, if I remember correctly, they'll announce what it's going to be in the evening. There he is. What's up, Shaggy? Had a great time with you this weekend, man. What an awesome show. It was cool meeting you and hanging out with you. And the guys in the Discord and here on the show, thank you for putting up with me and giving them a break. You missed out on that prime rib, though, Shaggy. That was good. I really enjoyed that. And then I watched Alabama get trampled by Florida State while in the panhandle of Florida. So I was the only SEC fan in that room, I promise you. All right, if Interstate Batteries was the Toyota, I've got them for sure. But Out West Modeling said he has an extra pair as well.
Oh, am I missing something here? No, was it Interstate Batteries? Was that a Camry?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
Joe Gibbs Racing.
That's right.
And Joe Gibbs Racing runs Camrys. Used to be Chevrolets.
Used to be, yeah. That's what I was thinking. Used to be Chevrolets.
Yeah. First Dale Jarrett and then Bobby Labonte. Ran that Interstate Scream. Now I think the young punk kid runs it.
The son, grandson, or whatever he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of a punk.
Yeah, they don't.
The wicked
He's
punk.
not very well. He's not very well.
Ava Gibbon. Jason, I might be in your town this Friday, possibly have a delivery to the little Christmas cottage. Oh, dude. Well, let me know if you are. Because I'm off this Friday, actually, coming up.
Lucky you.
No, not really. Next weekend is the weekend I'm building the new deck. So Friday, Heather and I are going to dismantle the old one.
That's the fun part.
Mm-hmm. Jason's going to be like Miley Cyrus. He's coming in like a wrecking ball.
That's right. Pretty easy. Just chain it to your truck and drag it out of there.
No, I got to save part of it. So it's okay, though.
So
It's all right.
Herb, you're talking about the first time you're going to be in the USAC build?
I think so. This would be.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
first
you
time.
can cut it in half. You can do whatever you want to with it. This is what mine was going to look like if I got it done in time. I cut the door out, cut the front clip off. You can do whatever you want to with them. I'm curious to see what he picks, though. I'll be excited to see it.
Either
Like
way,
that.
it's going to be cool.
Either way, it'll be cool for sure. I got my fingers crossed for the 32.
I just hope it's not that that Blazer thing.
Yeah, there's that too. Because they haven't done a 4-wheel drive rig yet, so it could very well be.
I might not be participating if it's that.
Not yet, Rob. They announced tomorrow.
What Blazer thing you talking about?
The crew
Yes.
chief.
The crew chief?
Yeah.
I can't imagine him doing that. I mean,
There's a running joke that Jeff Ciacanelli hates the crew chief so bad. Fred reached out to somebody. They did something, and it caught the attention of round 2, and round 2 sent Jeff a bunch of crew chief kits. From what I understand.
That's funny right there.
Mother humper.
I don't give a damn who you are. That's fun. I got to start using one of my nicknames every time I hear Jason and perk up like a doctor hears his name on the ring speaker. Who gets to pick the bill? Dale, this year they picked Fred Henry to pick the bill this year. So, I do have it on good authority that it will not be the 67 Chevelle.
Fred hates that kid.
I was going to say, doesn't he have the market cornered there on those?
It's funny. He does have the market cornered on him, but he's only built one complete.
Right. Yeah, those are good parts kits.
Yeah, he just used the back half out of them. But that was I don't know if you guys remember, but we had a friend, senior, Mr. Terry won, or senior, he went, but he died in Fred asked him, he said, before he died, what was it that you'd like me to build for you? He said, I want you to build all of that 67 Chevelle, and I want you to paint it black. 2 things Fred hates doing. He did it, though, and he did a really good job. Car looks amazing.
He did a really good job.
Yeah.
Well, anything Fred builds is amazing.
He's working on that 1/12 Camaro now, and that thing is stunning.
Oh yeah.
Stephen Kessel, that hillbilly. He is, but he's our hillbilly. Yeah, those guys are really good friends, and actually, Senior had touched a lot of us. When we lost him, it broke a lot of hearts. He was the first guy to ever say Scale Model Outlaw on YouTube, besides me. He was real good about when you go into the lives. He was real good about making sure that he spoke to you.
Yep. Yeah, I remember that. He used to, as soon as you come in, he was the one that would announce
Yep.
who was there.
Yeah, welcome. Come on in. Enjoy yourself. I was fortunate enough to make pretty good friends with him before he passed. You're right, Chet. He could be just throwing everybody off. You never know. But I'm with Jason. If he picks the Blazer, I'm probably not going to enter this year.
I really want to enter this year because it's Fred.
Yeah, you gotta support it. Gotta support the Frogman.
Fred is one of my. Well, if you guys listen to the podcast, or listen to the podcast for one, but also watch my channel, you know that Fred's one of my Mount Rushmore builders.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely got to support him.
Got to have a brief conversation with old Tom over the weekend. He's doing well.
Oh, good. Very good.
He doesn't live that far from me. I should make it more of a point to go visit him.
Yeah, jerk.
I know, right? I'm a horrible friend.
That was one of the first channels I subscribed to was Old Tom.
Super, super good guy. I did go down to his house one time and hung out with him, and he gave me some painting tips and took me through the tour of the Casa La Tom. And he's got stuff that he built when he was 8, 9, 10 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I have one built from when I was 14. That's it.
Between ex-wives and the fire, I got nothing. Everything that I got literally has been built since I got the channel.
I've got some older builds, but I go back and look at them now. It's like, yee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
I moved all my older builds down to the basement so I didn't have to look at them.
It puts the lotion on the body.
Yeah, exactly. Puts the lotion on the skin or gets the hose again.
Right. All right, Rick, have a good night, buddy. Good seeing you. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate the support.
Well, see you, Herb.
See you, Irv.
Well, I was really surprised to see that everybody wants me to build that Roadrunner box stock.
Really? I was going to.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I saw it came out. I hadn't watched it. I was driving.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Listen, you know box stock means nothing except for what's in the box, right?
Well, I'm going to put my own spin on it because I can. If you can fuck up decals, I can build something my own way.
I'm just giving
No,
you
the only thing I'm going to do is add engine detail. That's it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just giving you a hard time because I can.
Yeah, you can. You are definitely one of the ones that can.
No matter what you do with it, I'm sure it'll be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so mad that I got one tire left to do and I don't have decals for it. Really irritating.
I'm 2 buckles away from finishing these seatbelts.
Which ought to be perfect timing. We got about 28 minutes left of the show. You get those done, you can run it to the finish line.
All right. Get off of here and go watch the NASCAR race. And my wife's has had beef stew in the crock pot all day. I've been smelling that, dude.
Ooh, that sounds yummy.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here looking at this Monte Carlo. Unintentionally, it has the outer rake.
It has the outer rake, unintentional.
Yeah, mine does too. Mine does too. The one I built.
Yeah.
It sits. I always thought that was kind of weird. That's not like it sits too high in the back or too low in the front.
It's a combination of both.
Yeah.
Like the front tires are tucked up in the fender wells and the rear ones are sticking out. Yeah, let me put it on the screen. You can see it.
Yeah, that sits exactly the way mine does.
Yeah, I hate it.
And it doesn't look. Yeah, it's not good.
The only time they raced like this was Daytona, because they wanted the ass end in the air so it would grab the air.
All right, so there you go. It's a Daytona car.
Yeah, it's a
There you go.
And I looked away to look at that, and I lost the piece of photo etch I was going to use.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
no.
There it is. Got it.
Sorry.
Welcome back,
Not your
Leon.
fault.
Oh, I distracted you.
Not your fault. What do we? Hey, Leon.
I think tomorrow, because I want to spend some time with my wife tonight because I miss her and I want to see her. I think tomorrow I'll give this bench a good cleaning and I'll break out that 32 and finish it. Because it should be finished. Because it's so close, it isn't funny.
There you go.
Excellent.
I will have a day full of finishing up the dart body and then cleaning up and organizing and putting away all the stuff I got to show this past weekend. I got to redo my marker drawer now. My marker drawer now. Drawer. Because I have a whole bunch of new markers now.
Yeah.
Those are on my list. I want to get a set of those. I want to get the full set too.
I bought some from, and they're not the same. Don't get me wrong, they're not the same. But just to try it out, I bought some from Hobby Lobby that are at its basic the same. You know, it's got the tips, the felt tips, and you know it's got that stuff in it. But I went and bought the flat black, just it by itself, and then I was sold. Once I started using it, I was sold.
Yeah.
I bought the Sharpie brand.
How are they?
They're not too bad for the price point. I think they're only about $20. And I've used them a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah.
See, that was my concern, is buying the whole box and only using half a dozen of them.
Right.
But they're looking at it, especially looking at it up close and holding it and looking at it. There's a lot of colors in there that you could use. There's some aquas and some, the aqua that they got almost looks like the Chrysler engine block color or the AMC engine block color. So,
Yeah.
And then there's some lighter reds in there. They're all flat. So I'm thinking a lot of interior stuff, but you can also put pledge on them because it's acrylic, or you do the aqua gloss and then turn them into a gloss.
Well, they're geared towards other genres, not specifically cars. So I expect them to be flat, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I bought a bunch of these. You guys probably use these too, but these jelly roll pens in different colors. It's a gel ink. These actually work really well too. The color goes down really nice. So for like dash gauges and stuff like that, really fine detail. Green for the turn signal indicators and all that stuff. These guys work really well for that.
Nice. So I don't know how I feel about that because the name of them is Jelly Roll. I'm not a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of the food Jelly Roll, but not of the person Jelly Roll. So I don't know how I'm gonna. Maybe the market will be right in the middle.
Yeah, I see a Jelly Roll every time I look in the mirror. So what the hell? Yeah.
Somebody save me. Oh, God. Me from Jason's Wrath.
Keep singing that song, and there will be no saving you.
Mike, you're good at a lot of things. I got to tell you, singing's not one of them.
I know, right? Couldn't carry a tune in a bucket. Later, CMS.
What'd you say?
Seamus has left the building.
Oh, see you, Seamus. You're still here. See, that Seamus reminds me, that Italy kit I got today, that's something he would build.
Oh, that kit, that's awesome, that kit you got today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You bought an Italy kit? Did you share?
No, I did not buy an Italy. You didn't see?
I don't think I did. If I did, I forgot already.
So my son-in-law was here earlier, my daughter and her husband with the kids visiting, and he says, "Hey, is this something you'd like?"
I saw it, guys. I just wanted him to show it to everybody else.
This thing is large and in charge.
Jeez.
That thing is cool.
That
That
is
is,
24th scale.
that is huge.
Yeah. A Renault truck and trailer. I fear the decals are no good, though.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
So, well, I don't know though. They're yeah, the sheets kind of. So they're the decals. Is that a big decal or what?
Good, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'd be sending that to STS and let Terry make you some new ones.
It's gonna cost me. It's gonna cost me $500 to have him make this sheet of decal.
That could be true too.
But yeah, this thing is cool.
That's very cool.
So I'm not gonna have a lot of time to do anything bench wise tomorrow, but I might dig through that box and check that out.
Does it have a date on it? What year it was made?
2001.
2001. Okay, so it's not crazy old, but
Well, it's funny, right? So my son-in-law was like, "I got this really old kit." Like, okay. He's like, "It's out in the car. I'll go get it." I was like, "All right, cool." He's like, "Yeah, it's super old. My dad's had it forever." He brings it in. I'm like, "What the heck is that? That thing's giant."
Yeah.
They're big into Gary and his dad. They're big into the motorcycles, right? And he actually, we have a motorsports park up here in Tamworth. He races his bike up there. He also races it at Loudon. So he's big. I was not surprised for him to have that.
Mm-hmm.
Does he still have his Mustang?
Which one?
The one you built a replica of?
Yes. So it's a 69 Mach 1 Mustang. He's got that. He just sold, he had a late 90s Cobra convertible, Mustang Cobra convertible. He sold that. He had a fully restored Goldwing. He just sold that. You know, kids will do that to you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's funny. I went down to the house the other day. I dropped off my old lawnmower for him, right? And he pulls up behind me and he rides his race bike to work.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a kid that when I worked at the pot store in Arlington, there was a body shop up above us. And the kid Mike used to race bikes too. He raced up at Loud and all that.
Yeah.
And they make a bike called a super bike as one of the classes, and he had one and he used to drive it to work. Thing was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, this thing is insane. It's like a Kawasaki ZX10R or something like that, but
yeah, the 1000R. That's a go get 'em right now.
Bad
Yeah.
bike,
That's a go get 'em bike for sure.
yeah, it's all numbered up. It's funny. He pulls up and it's got all its race livery on it, and I'm like, dude, you ride that to work? Yeah, just put street tires on it. Okay, cool.
Well, it's either that or he'll have to sell it to pay for the baby, so he can't have a Cadillac to drive to work. He's got his motorcycle.
Well, yeah, he's got a good paying job, so
Good for him.
he just sold off some of the stuff. He'll never get rid of the Mach 1 or the race bike, I suspect.
I said that about my Jeep. Ended up selling it anyway.
Yeah, that happens.
But I still got my Scrambler.
I
And the
can't.
79.
There you
And
go.
the 67.
Yeah, so you're all set.
Yeah.
I can't sell my Jeep. It's going to Ryan when he turns 18. So
There you go. Rick Zink says that's not a decal, it's a poster board.
it is. It's giant. All right, what time we got? 15 minutes? Yeah, I'm just about going to have these seatbelts done.
Belt's done, yeah.
I got decals on the brain now that I showed those other ones.
And I might actually have this body separated by the time we get there. Maybe. I'm halfway there.
Halfway there.
Halfway there. Well, anybody got any big plans for next week besides the holidays, or just back to work, back to the old grinding stone?
That's it. Back to work, doing my thing.
Same here.
Back to the grind. Yep.
Yeah.
Like I said, I went to the show with Shaggy this weekend. I'm trying. I share it for you. I'm trying to go to a show on the 27th of September in Mooresville, North Carolina, which, if you're not familiar, is basically, it's not the home of NASCAR, but it's where all the teams are at, or most of them anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Not as many cup teams anymore.
I'd like to make a three-day deal out of that, but not sure yet.
All right.
A lot of Busch teams are there now, and a lot of truck teams.
Decals live in Jason's head rent free. No, seatbelts do. All right, I'm going to make myself big.
Decals are kicking
There you
my
go.
ass today.
Let's see it.
There you go.
Boom, yeah. See?
Yeah.
All that hard work pays off, man.
Yeah, they are.
Nice
Nice.
work.
So, done for now.
Hell yeah.
Looking good there, handsome.
Chet wants to know if I have a high chair for if I get a chance to do the 10 questions with a modeler. No, Fred usually brings me a phone book.
All right. Just in time to clean up this bench. Oh, goodness.
Uh-oh. Somebody's tagging me.
Uh-oh.
She's probably
Look out.
getting hungry. Oh, she's on her way back. Oh, I didn't know she left. Oops. Be safe.
That's funny.
I've missed you terribly while you were gone.
Right. I got to give her credit. I've been gone all weekend, and she told me, she said, I'm going to get off about the same time, get off of work about the same time you get to the house. I'm like, cool. I'm going to get there just in time to unload the car and then do the Sunday live. She's like, so I'm not going to see you till 6 o'clock. I said, no, you're welcome to stick your head in the door. I'm just going to be in my room. She's like, all right, but you're taking me to dinner afterwards. I was like, fair deal.
There you go.
Fair deal.
Fair deal. I had the pleasure of going to a place called The Hangar yesterday after the show. And because it was just me, you know, normally when I go out, I got myself and her, and I try to do the chivalry thing and pay for her dinner. And so I usually end up not getting the prime rib. It was just me yesterday. I got the prime rib.
Heck
And I
yeah.
enjoyed it. Prime rib, bourbon, and watched the Alabama get the butts kicked by Florida.
Yeah, it was funny. You sent that picture and you were like celebrating. Like I was like, with who? It only looks like one person's worth of drinks there, and you were like, yeah, me, myself, and I. We're all having a grand old time.
That's right. We're having a grand old time.
That's it. Well, all that being said, we got 10 minutes. We can start our sign off. Does anybody want to go first, or they want me to go first?
You go first.
You go
I'll
first.
Well, as always, guys, every week we thank everybody in the chat. We definitely appreciate y'all coming in, hanging out with us, enjoying your Sundays. Want to say again, Jody, welcome aboard. We look forward to a bright future.
Thank you.
To my co-host Jason and Tim, thank you guys. We definitely appreciate y'all. As always, you can find me here at from 4 to 6 on Sundays. Also, you can find me on the Scale Model Outlaw YouTube channel, which you might be watching right now, or you could be watching Jason's. And Scale Model Outlaw on the YouTubes, Scale Model Outlaw on the Facebook, and the little bit of Instagram. I do have a little bit of a presence over there, but not much. But again, appreciate y'all. It's been real. It's been fun.
Jody, you want to go next?
I go next. Thanks for inviting me along to this. This is a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. So it's good to actually get some stuff done in the process. So kind of caps off the weekend nicely. No social media really much for me. I do have an Instagram page. I'm trying to add more stuff to it. As I do that, I can be found at VW Jody on Instagram. I'm very selective about who I let in. So if you got modeling stuff on your Instagram page, then usually I will accept you in. If you're a hot Russian chick with big boobs, you're probably not building models. So you're not getting in. So, and then I usually post builds on the Blue Ox Model Shop page and a couple pages on Facebook. Need to do more of that, but we get kind of wrapped up sometimes just in the things that we're doing. So,
amen.
That's it for me. I'm glad to be here.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it. I know Mikey does. Yeah. I'm sure Tim does.
I certainly do.
And I know Justin does as well, but he, couldn't be here today, so it's what it is.
That's okay. It is what it is.
We'll just all get a round of punching him in the stomach next week.
Perfect.
Yeah. And this day you get punched in the
Everybody
stomach.
needs one every now and again.
Everyone needs one now and then. Yeah. How about you, Tim?
Well, thank you all again for tuning in. Very, very much appreciated. It's always a fun time chatting with my boys all day and listening to the comments. Again, if I don't comment on anything, it's because I don't see the comments. So I rely on the other guys to let us know what's going on. So please don't think I'm ignoring you, because that is not the case at all. Huge shout out to Jody for coming on. Jody, I, and Jason text all the time. So it's really nice to see you in person instead of just a text message. So it's good to see you face to face, which is good.
Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to seeing you at some of the shows this year. So it'll be great as well. We get to hang out all day and
it's coming up quick. It's coming up quick, Tim.
Real quick.
Yeah.
There's like 4 shows within like a month or 5 weeks or something.
Yeah. It's great. I think I'm going to try to make it down to PacCon too. So it's
yeah. Oh, nice. Nice.
Good.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah. Yeah. So anybody wants to say anything I'm building or what I'm trying to build, because I'm not very good, I have an Instagram page. It is Tim's Model Shop. I post a lot of stuff on Pinterest, and according to Jason, it's at TRyan67.
Yep.
That's how you can find it. I post a lot of builds, a lot of box art stuff, because I love old box art. So it's by model, but Revell model kits, AMT model kits. Check it out. It's just interesting to look at all the pictures. And what started that was seeing old model kits to bring back memories of when you were a kid, which is kind of fun, because you remember, I remember buying that kit, and most of them have been reissued 57 times with different box art. But it's just nice to have that memory when you look back from when you were a kid and remember those kits. I remember the big thing growing up was on a Friday night after Dad come home and got paid, he would take me to the store, and we had a drugstore that sold model kits, and there was a department store down the street, and I would get to pick out a model kit, and that was my big thing for the week. If I did all my chores and did all the things, and I got to pick out a kit. And it's funny that we all had chores to do, and here I am 58 years old, and every night when I come home, I still have my chores to do.
Oh, yeah.
They're not called chores anymore. They're called honeydews.
Yeah. No, mine are I just have things I do every night just because that's what I do. This morning I did all my chores before the live, and so that I can sit and relax and not have to go out and get stuff done. But again, thanks everybody for listening. I appreciate it. Jody, it's an awesome having you on board. I really, really happy that you are. And Mike and Jason, you're my buds, and it's always a great time on a Sunday. So thanks everybody, and we look forward to seeing everybody again next Sunday.
Yeah, good deal. Well, you guys all know where to find me, obviously. Check it out. I've got an Instagram that I'm trying to do better with. After doing the interview with Edgar, who has a really large presence on Instagram, kind of decided that I'm going to try to do a better job of putting my stuff on there. So start looking for that to become bigger than it is. And thank you for checking us out every Sunday. I really appreciate you guys a lot.
Amen.
Yep.
Amen. All right, guys, as always, be kind to each other. Be safe. There's one of those big old thumbs up, and we'll see you next week. Same time, same channel. Peace out, fellas.
Good night, everybody. Have a great week.
See you guys.